Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are discussing a new topic, gravimetric analysis. This topic is taken from your TY BSc Analytical Chemistry. So this is the first introductory part, and later on I would be uploading the further series from this chapter. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. Okay, so first slide is about the basic analytical chemistry. The very introductory part of this chapter consists of analytical chemistry and its classification. So there is 100% surety they might ask you a question on analytical chemistry. So you know that there are various branches of chemistry like physical, organic, inorganic, then there is biochemistry, drug, and many more. So amongst them, one is your analytical chemistry. It is a branch of chemistry that deals with separation, identification, and determination of components from the mixture. So, what all practicals that you are doing is taken under this analytical chemistry course, right? In your practicals, you do all these things, that is, separation, identification, and determination. You are given an unknown compound, and then with your thorough research or your techniques or your analytical techniques, you find out what kind of components are present in that mixture, in what quantity they are present in that mixture. That is, you're finding out the structure or whatever they have told you in your practical. All such techniques and methods are included under your analytical chemistry. Okay, so next is analysis. uh, since we are since we are seeing the topic gravimetric analysis, this word analysis would be seen throughout your text. So let us see the meaning of term analysis. It is a detailed examination of something, or you can call as a thorough research about something. You're intensely finding some things about the given mixture. That is, you're detailedly examining your mixture or whatever you're given. That is the analysis. Okay, next. Since we're talking about analysis, in chemistry, we can perform analysis two ways. That is your qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. Okay. In chemistry, analysis is done by two ways, quantitatively as well as qualitatively. Okay, see, what is the basic difference between qualitative and quantitative analysis? In qualitative analysis, you determine the quality of the given mixture. Okay, by quality I mean to say with what elements or components are present in that mixture, the color, the shape, the size, all the external factors, okay, that determines the quality. What elements or what components are present in that mixture is find out under the qualitative analysis. And quantitative analysis, the word itself describes you're finding the quantity. Once you know what elements are present by qualitative analysis, then that components are present in what quantity. Okay, in a mixture, all the components may be present in more or less quantity. We have to find out that quantity, and if you're performing this kind of practicals, they are included under the quantitative analysis. Okay, that quantity of the components present is determined under quantitative analysis. Then next, let us see the classification of qualitative analysis. We are not going deep with this part. So there are organic qualitative analysis and inorganic qualitative analysis. Now you might be performing this kind of practicals in your lab, so you might be having a fair idea, not discussing in detail. Oh, okay. Let me tell you something about this. Organic qualitative analysis, you determine the functional group. You are given a binary mixture, you determine the functional group, what kind of elements are present over there, their melting point, boiling point. Okay, this kind of things you do in a organic qualitative analysis practical. And in inorganic qualitative analysis, what you do is, again you are given a binary mixture, then you find out what radicals are present over there, acidic radicals and basic radicals. That is, you determine the quality of that sample or that mixture. So these two are taken under the qualitative analysis. Next, let us see the classification of quantitative analysis. Again and again we are saying quantitative analysis, but what kind of practicals are included under your quantitative analysis are three types are included there. First is your volumetric analysis also known as titrimetric analysis. What you do over there is you titrate two solutions over there, and then you determine the quantity of the solution required to titrate with that analyte. Okay, this again, these are titrations. Various type of titrations you might have seen from FY, SY and TY books. The next is instrumental analysis. Instrumental analysis means you are using some kind of or instruments to find the concentration or the quantity of certain component in that sample. Then again, there are various kind of instrument in the chemistry lab. All those you can use for finding out the concentration or the quantity of your components. And then third type is the gravimetric analysis. Gravimetric analysis is a type of quantitative analysis. Okay, keep in mind. Then next, let us see what do you mean by gravimetric analysis. It is a process of isolating and weighing an element or definite compound of the element in as pure form as possible. Okay, this is the textbook definition. Let us see or let us understand gravimetric analysis with the help of a figure. See, you're seeing a compound or a mixture over there. This mixture comprises of Fe2 plus, Ni2 plus, Cu2 plus and Zn2 plus ions. Okay, this mixture comprises of all these four kind of different ions. Now what we have to do is, we have to separate selectively only Fe2 plus ion from this mixture. You can do this with the help of gravimetric analysis. This is what they are telling you, that a process of isolating. What you are going to do with this mixture is, first you will isolate. Isolate means you will separate your Fe2 plus, because we are interested in separating Fe2 plus, or in your practical whatever they might have told you to separate. Now currently with this slide we are interested with Fe2 plus. So first, as per our definition, process of isolating, what you would firstly do is isolate or separate Fe2 plus from your other ions. Now there are various steps to do so. Okay, those steps we would be discussing in the further slides or in the further videos. And then not only you have to separate this Fe2 plus from your mixture, you have to measure that. You have to measure the quantity of Fe2 plus in this mixture in as pure form as possible. Okay, you don't have to change the form of Fe2 plus. This is known as gravimetric analysis. Okay, next let us see the steps involved in gravimetric analysis. While performing gravimetric analysis, it is a hectic, or you can call as a long process. There are various operations and techniques involved in it. So let us see. First is the preparation of the sample. You might be given with a mixture. Okay, you have to prepare it in the solution form. Then nextly what you have to do is convert it into precipitate. For carrying out the precipitate or precipitation, you have to add a precipitating reagent to your solution. And also precipitation technique has many principles involved that we are going to see in the further videos. Then next we are going to carry out the digestion, next filtration and washing. Then next what you are going to do is drying, ignition. Then you will weigh, or you will find out the weight of whatever mixture or whatever that compound you are having. And then lastly you would do the calculations. Now you can see there are many steps involved over here. And all these steps, you cannot do it simply. There is some principle or some basic techniques or methodology involved over there while carrying out such steps. So in further upcoming videos, we will be seeing the basic principles of some of these operations, and also the conditions and apparatus and the techniques that is involved over here. Now I am not discussing currently the digestion, filtration, washing, drying, ignition and weighing. All these things we would be seeing in the upcoming videos. So if you have any doubt related to this video, you can ask me in comment section. Okay, we are ending with this video.